Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Millie Chan TV. Is everybody ready for this conversation? Hello, Peaceful. Let everybody get into the room. We got our banner going. Everything we say is for entertainment purposes only. This is alleged and in our opinions. And we are covered by the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright of 1976. We are educating and teaching and researching. Hello, everyone. Hey, Wendy, Rolanda, Peaceful, Beatrice. How is everybody doing? Hey, all 45 people, please like this video as you come in here. I actually have the show on right now, so we're gonna pause it and get to different places. Hey Vance. I know. Hey Chan. Hey Miss Lacey. Hey Sin. Y'all, and you know what? I really I really only expect this live to be an hour. And I feel like, hey, it's me, Wanda. And I feel like it's only going to be an hour if we have something that we want to talk about. Because, hey, healthcare workers. Hey, my thoughts. Alicia, hello. Hey, Ricky. Because there is nothing. It did not give anything. Right? Girl, hey Pepper. Wendy said that Angela and Shamea disappointed her in the reunion. Girl, we just had one. Uh-oh, why is this not pausing? Then they all show up so late for the reunion. Hey Kira, Pink Hearts, Vernita. Girl, let me tell you something. Worse, Vernita, look what Pauline said. Let me put Pauline up here. Look what Pauline said. I second Pauline. I second exactly what she's talking about. I am on Pauline's side 100%. Oh, me too, Fonda. It looked like it was a lot of fun, right? Look, I took down the video today that I did with On the Rocks with Jada because the sound on my mic was so bad. But I said on there that this could have been two parts. When she was running it down, I was like, that could have been one part, and Angela could have been the second part, and then we could be out. I said Belicious. I said 90 minutes. Hey DJ, hey Linnell. Hey Belicious. What's that? Parasies. Hey honey. Y'all please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and like this as you're coming in. What time is it? We're 3 minutes in. We're gonna get 2 more minutes. I'm gonna let y'all come in and get all your comments in because all of you are correct. All of you are right because the girls are just now getting into the reunion with Andy. Kelly's dress still looks ridiculous as I watch her walk in it. Hey Tony. Yeah, it'll be. Alicia said it was okay. Hey Alicia. Hey Pauline. Fonda, how you doing? I think Shamea. Now that I see all the ladies walk in, I'm gonna have to give Shamea best dressed. Point blank. Period. Hands down. Shamea did that for her first reunion and maybe her last. Because if you asking me, it's a wrap for me with Shamea. Oh, child. I know, Vernita. And Lord have mercy, Drew. If y'all gonna keep Drew, let her be a friend of with these feathers. She didn't come. Wait a minute. Ooh, Pauline, I think it's me Wonder to beat you, child. I'm gonna have to put her up here. Dumbest reunion ever. Yeah, this was such a snooze fest. I wish Brit would come live. Hold on, let me see if she'll come on my live. I'm gonna ask Brit to come on this live call. Girl, what is going on? Jesus Christ. Y'all, this is horrible. I mean, hold on. My God. Bernita. It's me, Wanda. Shamea should not have first seat. Let me take this out till I start having to read. Shamea should not have first seat. No, Dale. I will say this. Dales, I'm not going to tell you not to watch it because there are just a few. When I say a few things, I mean three. Three that maybe you could have picked up. And I will say this, Dales. I would say put it on if you need to change your sheets, if you need to put your food up from Sunday dinner, if you need to sweep and mop your kitchen and put your dishes in the dishwasher before you go to bed, if you need to straighten your pillows up on the couch and maybe vacuum through the commercial, I will say watch it then. Yeah, you could watch it. You could watch it. But there's some other things that you could have done. Actually, I really hate that I didn't go live with y'all at 7 and sit here and watch it with you. And then I wouldn't have to waste y'all time at 8 o'clock. But I'm not gonna waste y'all time tonight. I'm not. Hey, Brit. Cause girl, I will say this. When the ladies got on the couch, they all looked great. There was this big empty spot that they just now showing where Brit should have been. Phaedra look a mess with this helmet on her head. It is as bad as it was when we saw it. Shamea is beautiful. Porsha looks beautiful. Phaedra's face is beautiful. Kelly's face is beautiful. Angela is beautiful. Drew is beautiful. And I love Cynthia. Can somebody get out there and tell Cynthia to unblock me because I love her? Yeah. Girl. This is not the Atlanta we're used to. It's not. It is not the Atlanta. Okay. So now Porsha, so we're going to talk about it. Well, I'm just going to go with the TV. So we're at 7 minutes and 13 seconds. Porsha is talking about why Brit is not there. She said that she talked to Brit the night before, and Andy said that was an omission. Brit, if you're out there, like, why didn't you tell Porsha that you weren't coming? Or did you know you were not coming? Right? Did you know that? Girl, no, Pepper, those were not just long earrings. It was the entire helmet. What's them shows? Them Roman shows? What's the movies when they have the men be tussling in the dome on the ground with tigers and stuff like that? That's what Phaedra looked like she was supposed to be on. What's those movies? The Excalibur and stuff like that. Phaedra looked like she on the Excalibur. Excalibur. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Correct. Gladiator. That's it. Phaedra came to the reunion as a gladiator. Gladiator. Crazy. Ish. Look what Peaceful said. I agree with Peaceful 100%. She was holding her head like it was weighing her down. Girl, her neck is going to be a mess. And she probably going to brace to go to bed right now after this reunion. Lord have mercy, Vance. Let me put Vance up here, child. Vance said, please give Kenya her job back because she is so desperate to be back on TV. I saw what Kenya did a live with Miss Lawrence. Hey, TNT. What was that about? I saw her with them clothes. Was she selling the clothes? Girl, Vance. Let's keep going. Let me see what's going on. I got it in my phone too. Hold on. Shamea, let me say this. Shamea, what was Shamea's point tonight? And what was Drew's point? Drew had absolutely nothing to talk about. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to make you spit your water out. She was recapping her reunion looks. Oh my God. Are you serious? I'm with you, Sandra. Let her stay at the consignment shop. She can stay on over there. Now, this is what got me so tough. Hold on. Drew sitting over there at the end. She devastated, y'all. Drew is mad. Maybe if I just start answering questions. Okay. So Drew said that she got a text from Brit a few weeks ago that she was filing a lawsuit. Hey, Dion. She was filing a lawsuit against Drew. And Drew said she wanted to get into that.
A lawsuit about what? She was upset about
Hold on.
talking about things that were on the poster board that Kenya showed.
So Drew said she wanted to do a lawsuit because she was upset about the things that was on Kenya's poster boards. Wouldn't she do a lawsuit for Kenya? Like Drew didn't do anything. Drew lying. I'm gonna go and say it. Y'all go ahead. It's 100 and look, y'all, 83 likes. Let's get 140 likes. Let's go now. In the bushes. Let's go. 142. Wait a minute. Why would she need to send a lawsuit? Why is she trying to sue Drew about a blog, about the pictures? Wouldn't that make sense? Come on now. Wouldn't that make sense to send it to Kenya? Why would she send it to Drew? I think Drew lying. Drew down there on the end of that couch, and she tried. Yeah, I really wish the sound was working on me at on the Rocks with Jada's review, because when Jada said Drew was sitting on the end, and she said, "All the yada oxen free," girl, I hollered. Drew, can you hear us? Girl, I was weak. Drew makes no sense. If Drew gave Ken information, it makes sense that she's okay. Well, yeah. Okay. We're gonna go with this. Let's go with this, because this will be right. Pepper said if Drew gave Kenya the information, it would make sense that she sued Drew. Now, that would be the only reason. Now, next week is going to come up about her giving the information, because Porsha is going to actually say Drew's name. I saw that on the preview. Honey, baby, boo. I haven't missed Kenya at all either. I believe Drew sent those pictures. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. So it makes sense for her to, okay. Because I was sitting there, I was like, why in the world? Okay, you're right. If Drew sent the pictures, that's the reason. And now Drew sent up here acting like she don't know what it's for. To myself, you know what it's about. Girl, TNT, we're gonna get there. Let's ride through it real quick. Let me see what Drew talking about now. Hold on. I'm with you, Pauline. I'm with you when you're right.
Phaedra, talk to me about your headpiece.
Okay, I'm not trying to hit nothing about no headpiece. Phaedra talking about this headpiece from Grenada. I can't with the headpiece. So Pauline said Drew and Shamea and Kelly never to return. From your lips to Andy's ears, Bravo, NBC Universal, and whatever else they got to put this thing together, because why would they come back? Drew has nothing. And I know people like Drew. Drew is beautiful. She is talented. She is slow to think sometimes. You know what I mean? As far as him downstairs goes. Shamea. Shamea gave absolutely nada. Nothing. But the best look on the reunion. She gave that. And then Kelly, Kelly gave absolutely nothing. Vlog said Drew gave Kenya the pictures, but Kenya denied it on her YouTube channel. Of course Kenya denied it. Of course, because she's Drew's friend. And then she wants to get back on the show. I know, y'all. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. Because you know what? Porsha didn't give them to her. Phaedra didn't give them to her. She would have said it. If it had been anybody else, Kenya would have said who gave it to her. That's why I feel like Drew did it. Don't forget, Phaedra was low down when she got Marlo on the show because she dated Nene's ex, Charles Grant. Then she fell with Nene's sister. Yeah, she was wrong for that, Amor. I'm not gonna take that from her because you are right. Alicia said I can't interact, but I'm listening to what sounds like a mess. A whole mess. Let me fast forward to the part. Let me go into the part because child. Let me see. Drew is sneaky. Look how excited she was when it was. I mean, she was here for Angela's mess. Here for it. 100% here for it. You know what, Shan? This is a good question. Here it is. Are we going to accept a new cast? And where we are right now, what is the age that we want the cast to be in? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, we started watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. We were young. We grew up with these people. And see the way we did in New York, child, they gone. New York is gone. I wish Drew would come. I mean, yeah, let twirl keep twirling. Right on over there on her YouTube. She's good. They don't need to come back. Them three, Shamea, Kelly, and Drew. I've been saying Drew need to be gone. Drew mad because she down here on this very bottom of this thing. That is where she belongs. She belongs at the bottom. Because there is nothing. Drew don't want to talk about her divorce. She don't want to be honest about it. She don't want to do any of that. Because we all know what's going on in her life. We know that when him downstairs get ready to come upstairs, he come upstairs whenever he get ready to. We already know that. Brit said it wasn't her, but dang, she couldn't get that right. Who Van said she can go to? Yeah, Shamea needs to go back to a friend to the show. And you know what? Let me say this. Cynthia has walked in the room now. Cynthia Bailey was the best friend to a show that I've seen of anybody that's ever been a friend to a show. She did so good. She came in when she needed to. She wasn't overbearing. She wasn't doing too much. She was like, I loved every scene with Cynthia, Porsha, and Phaedra. Every scene with the real OG housewives. That's why I could bring Cynthia back with Phaedra and Porsha and take all four of them other ladies off the couch. Angela would, for me, I wouldn't mind having Angela on the couch, but Angela just lied. Tonight was Celine, I can't stand y'all. I just looked up and saw what the lead said. I can't. Kelly trying to have a moment with Porsha. She was trying to have a moment when she asked her, like, why you take that woman husband? That was crazy. Shamea thought her lovely house. Let me say this. People got caught up in that house. Everybody got a lovely house. It's just that Shamea's maybe a little bit more million. She doesn't have an address. And it's probably the most expensive real estate in Atlanta, maybe. But you come out here and you don't give us none of that. You give us pick me. Okay, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. Please listen. Listen to what I got to say, okay? Here I go. So I was told And y'all, when I say allegedly, somebody type, y'all please type allegedly in the chat before I tell y'all this. Everybody put allegedly in the chat, all caps. That's way I know that if this comes up in the chat, it says allegedly. That's the only way I'm going to talk about it. I had mentioned this before, so I'm mentioning it to you all now. I had talked about it on the podcast with Jada, but that didn't work out. But I'm gonna need y'all to put allegedly in the chat. I'm gonna need y'all to do that. Hey, Brown Sugar Baby, you're not late, girl. Oh, brain. Yeah. Vance said no, she belongs out the door. They said Drew had the most problems with everyone per Kelly. Y'all can petition Bravo to bring back the old cast. That maybe that's what we need to do. Gail, hey Gail. Gail, don't worry about it. Wait a minute, what? I done got down to, I done got late. I'm late in the chat. Hold on. What'd she say? Every scene. Y'all got allegedly in the chat. Cynthia, fantastic this season. Let me pause. Okay, okay, I'm getting down to the allegedly. Let me pause the TV. Okay. So, child, listen. Y'all notice how Shamea is just so desperate to be Porsha's friend, right? She's just like, I got my friend back. And you know, like in the previews when it said, like next week, I'm sure we'll get into this, when Porsha said, I kiss Candy, you kiss Candy, and stuff like that. And then she said something about Todd. Well, I was told, allegedly. Okay, I see my alleged. Allegedly, I was told that it's not that Todd. Candy's Todd is Porsha's Todd. I gotta get the timing right, but allegedly Shamea slept with him. Allegedly. Allegedly. So can't you see why Shamea would be just chomping at the bit to be friends with Porsha? Can't you see that? Because we talked about how Porsha didn't go to her wedding, and we felt me and another Jada talked about it, like Porsha didn't go to her wedding, so it looked like Porsha would be trying to get in her good graces, right? But can't you see it? Not I was born and went outside. Pauline, you got it. No, behind the back, girl, behind the back, not a triangular situation. Behind the, yes, baby contract Todd. And what I was told was that this is how you can fill in the blanks. This is what I asked. I said, are you sure? Did he say that she wanted to or he wanted to? This is what I was told. Allegedly. This is what she said to me. No. Todd told me that he effed Shamea. And I left it at that. And I was like, can I share this? He was like, yep, you can share it. Y'all get these likes up. Get these likes up. Because see, I come over here with all this tea. Bushes, get the likes up. Don't that make sense? Doesn't that make sense? Look what Amor said. Amor said she believed that they were fighting. Yes. Hey, honey. Hey, Peach Prince. 100%. Now is because I was like, why is Shamea so hard up to be friends with Porsha? You know what I'm saying? They're like, don't get me wrong. I think I'm a great friend. Okay. And if my friend got mad at me, and I'm not gonna do anything like that, but if she just got mad at me And I'm like, girl, what's going on? And she was like, girl, I'm just not fooling with you. Okay, well, I'm gonna bow out until she want to come back and talk, or I'll come back later. Yes, Alicia, that time. I don't know how long Shamea been married, like 7 years. But my thing is, I was trying to figure out why is Shamea all up Porsha behind? Like, what is the problem? Why you want her friendship so much? And if you watch the show tonight, you will see Porsha don't see nothing for Shamea. Every time Shamea open her mouth, even if it was in like positive, not even saying anything to Porsha. Whenever Shamea is talking, Porsha's face is like, yes, Vernita. I'm with Vernita. I'm with you, Vernita. They got a lot of dirt on each other, girl. A lot. So it's alleged, all alleged. And the person also told me that I could say when they put it out there, Shamea unfollowed them and blocked them. So what that mean? That is crazy. But I get it. It makes sense. Now, like all this time, every time Porsha, every time. But see, now she real malicious. Now she real good friends with Kelly, right? So she got somebody in her group. So now she got somebody on her side. And then Kelly didn't already come out here and started with Porsha talking about why you take that woman husband. So Kelly didn't already kind of, it's a sketchy place. You know what I'm saying? It's a sketchy area with her. Oh yeah, wasn't that not crazy? Hold on. Let me see. I'm not at that part yet, but we're gonna talk about that. Hold on. I'm at the part where Dennis is talking about what Porsha is talking to Dennis about filming with Drew. And what y'all think about Porsha getting up hugging Drew? Did y'all feel like Porsha just wanted to end the conversation and she was like, I ain't about to go back and forth with this girl no more? And she just hugged Drew just to get her to shut up? She said, yeah, Shamea's connected. Shamea is Atlanta. She is so ATL. In there. Okay? She in there. Killer's a follower and will do anything. It doesn't matter, Kelly. Hazeline, girl, how you doing? It doesn't matter if Kelly comes back. If Kelly comes back, let Drew not come back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she said she looked at Porsha as a mean girl, and Shamea is one of those girls that is a follower. I can see Porsha being a mean girl. Okay, let's talk about this right here. What was that about? Why did Porsha have all that silence? What was that about? Did she introduce him? Then they went back and did the flashback where Shamea was like, I was there when they met. I was here. I was there. And then Porsha's like, okay. Now I had him. I was with him. Now he gone. Shamea definitely is a mean girl too. And honey, she is laser focused on Porsha. I'm sitting here looking at it right now, baby. She is in Porsha's eyes, nose, and throat. I don't know. I don't even know what the big deal is. Like, exactly the thing. Like, is there a big deal? Drew needs to be Angela's friend. But Drew is very boring. Yeah. That was so wild. I was trying to figure that out too. Like, why? She talking about it now. Because even as Shamea is talking about Simon and Porsha taking couples trips with her and Jared, Porsha's face is stone. They are covering up something, and I don't know what it is, Kim. I'm with you, Shay. I don't think she can be trusted either. It's something about her. Porsha said it took them 9 months to get that prenup together. That's why Porsha said she deserved what she got because they fought tooth and nail with it. Mm, that's what it is. There you go, Shan. Thank y'all. I love y'all for this. Hold on. Shan got it right here. Here you go. Hold on. There you go. Okay, here we go right here. Hold on.
In regards to,
Can y'all hear this?
did you ever get your answer? Well, the answer was you really loved him. Does it seem real? No. You and I had a real woman-to-woman conversation. We did. Through us talking, you realized that we were going through the exact same thing. Your husband was online bashing you. We didn't go through the exact same thing, but go ahead. We both in kind
can't with
said that our
Kelly.
husbands were putting our divorce
Yes,
documents
season
online.
9, Todd.
We left our husbands and we had to leave it for certain financial
Porsha,
reasons. Hold on,
We were married for 11 years. We
Hold
were
on.
married for 11 months. Like,
Oh,
let's
Right,
not
so
compare
now-
apples.
She right. She was married for 11 years. Porsche was married for 11 months. It is not the same. We are not the same.
And I was there when they started this relationship. I don't have to worry about the optics because I was there.
Did she introduce you to Simon?
Okay.
She answered it.
She said no, but she paused before she said
She
it.
said no, and
Did
she
you two have a
paused.
story?
And that's what it is. Simon was married. What? Oh, good George.
Story where you wanted her to say she introduced you, so it wasn't like you crept in as the
That's what it was.
Listen, I got introduced to him, right? And it happened, and the heat has been given. Let me carry my heat. All parties have moved on. I got him, okay? And I gave him.
Porsha let me tell you something. Porsha is not trying to go up against nobody. When Porsha is ready for a conversation to be done, she is ready for it to be done. That's why she got up and hugged Drew. Not a blowfish, Celine.
So let's just leave it there.
Okay. Keisha loves to travel on Twitter said, I'm enjoying the interaction with
Hold
you
on.
and Dennis on YouTube. Any chance of giving Pilar a sibling, or better yet, getting back together?
Okay, you know what?
I didn't hear that part. Let me get to what else I was talking about because somebody mentioned it right there. I don't know if Fallon had got pregnant at the time she was cheating with Jalen. I don't know if she was pregnant, Shay. I don't know. But it was shortly after that. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me see this right here. What she say? I said Porsha knows Shamea better than anyone. Yep. Because Porsha and Shamea been friends for a long time. Shamea's mother purchased it and they see this is it right here. They're gonna talk about this next week. Porsha's mother's nursery went into foreclosure and Shamea's mother purchased it and didn't tell her good friend, Miss Diane. I think I would be upset about that. I can see them being mad about that. Yeah, she didn't want to address it. Like, nope, I was married to him. Now it's gone. Now we're moving on. That's how Porsha sat here and said she want to address everything with the women that she had a problem with on the show, but want to address it. She done cut Shamea off and then got up and went over there and hugged Drew to get Drew to be quiet. Hey, Queen Liz. Hands down, Shay, they love each other. Celine, if you don't get out, Celine is on Kelly face so tough. Shamea said their parents were no longer friends with her mom purchased it. Porsha is doing damage control. Yeah, they've been friends since junior high school. Porsha is definitely doing damage control. Definitely. Porsha needs to heal. Oh my God, she does. She definitely does. Celine, you've been on one tonight, baby girl. You have not missed yet. Let me see what else I got in my notes. Okay, so Cynthia's man is 39. Phaedra's man is 32. She maintained it out some doors. Doesn't point on the view. Porsha is not divorced. Okay. Porsha said it does not benefit her and Simon be detained. Porsha said it did not benefit her for Simon to be detained. Now, when they talked about people were saying that she was the one that had called the people on him, she was like, it would not benefit her. Hey, Zeta. No shade, but Kelly does look like she does look different. She does. Okay, let's see. Conversation realized going through the same thing. Then they talk about Porsha sleeping with Charles. Why is Drew over? What? Hold on, let me see what Drew talking about. Because Drew was talking at the end of the thing. Like, what are you talking about?
That is why I was so protective of our relationship, because I needed to have my co-parent.
I don't like Drew,
dealing
y'all.
with this divorce with Pilar. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, Zelene.
All of them in your house.
That's great.
Oh, that's it right there. That's it right there. When Porsha was saying that she was so glad to have Dennis because she was going through this divorce and have her friend and co-parenting, and then for Kelly to say all in that man's house. Oh, let's see what Porsha said.
Yeah. All in whose house? It's my house. Who are y'all house? Well,
That's oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Porsha said all in whose house? Porsha said that's my house. What are you talking about? And then Kelly, not only has Dennis been all in the house, Dennis been all on vacations. He had been all on the TV shows. So this is nothing new. I'm glad she got Kelly behind too.
did you have your house? You have to tell you. Listen, I moved right out my house, honey. I didn't want to have, but I don't have my house. Well, you should have had a better prenup. I'm happy. I could. I'm glad you're looking good.
Porsha said you should have had a better prenup. Drew is not a good fit for the house. And let me tell you something. Do y'all think it means something that Drew is down here at the end of this couch? Could Andy be trying to give her a message? Because what are you bringing? Girl, yeah, that date 30-year-olds, girl. Y'all just told y'all how old that Cynthia and Phaedra's man is. Amor said they're definitely, millennial men are definitely trash. Yeah, Shan. No, Queen Liz, Joan Rivers. Who you talking about? You talking about Kelly, Joan Rivers? Hey, honey. No, because Candy used to be on the end all the time. Yeah, Candy was on the end all the time. She wasn't on the end all the time, but she definitely was on the end on last season. Her last season, she was on the end. She wasn't on the end all the time. She usually was sitting like between somebody. She would be sitting next to Nene, or she would be sitting next to Kenya. She had the first chair when her and Phaedra had got into it, but she had the last chair last season. So she don't sit on the end all the time. No. She may have sat on the end twice, but not all the time. I have gone back and watched. She definitely does. Even when Kim was on the show, she wasn't on the end. But she definitely was on the end on that last episode. So not all the time. Oh, child, hold on.
Maxine from Boulder, Colorado said, Drew, you said on a recent podcast that Porsha's return was a flop and a try hard.
Porsha was brought back.
Shout out to No Chaser TV. Let me message him.
She could not deliver. It felt very
Shout out to No Chaser TV for being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I stand on that, because I mean, there's a lot of things that we can talk about with Porsha's life, but yet she came on here to attack me the entire season.
I mean, she should be worried about who flipping and flopping in the basement with Ralph. Don't worry.
Porsha has some zingers this one. You should be watching who's flipping flopping down there in that basement with Ralph. Ain't nobody coming after you, Drew. You are not the girl to come after. Why does Drew think she is that girl? Because she done made an album? Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to CON. Why is she Drew didn't lie. Porsha didn't show nothing this season. She didn't show anything this season, but she ain't coming after Drew. Now I feel like Drew might have been a little bit her storyline. Dennis was a little bit her storyline, because Porsha did have an extra storyline, but she actually couldn't do it. She couldn't, Girl, Drew got a decent album, Healthcare Workers. It's decent. I mean, I can't name it. I know one, Delusional, and that should be her number one hit. That should be number one. Yeah, Porsha did keep her name in her mouth. But you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like, why doesn't Porsha sit here and go toe to toe with Drew and just get it cleared up instead of cutting off the conversation and going over there and hugging her? What a baby dad is she blowing? Ooh! Ooh, I know. Ain't nobody come to see her, no. She technically could not talk about it. That's right. So she kind of didn't have a choice but to sit there and talk about Dennis and talk about. So this was really a deficit season for Porsha. So I hope she can be better next season. She does. Yeah, Drew's album is good. Porsha always deflects. Let me see. Paula said Porsha was coming after her. She could have said something. Porsha was acting like Phaedra. Ooh, not acting like Phaedra. Wait a minute. Look, No Tracer TV said, I almost fell out of my chair when they emailed me about it. I love it. I love it. I love that he's on there. Meanwhile, cohabitate. Wait a minute. Shayla said, hold on. Queen Lisa, I agree. I want to hear it all next season, Porsha. Yep. Shayla said, meanwhile, you're cohabitating with her husband. I've been to her performance, but can't remember the song. Okay. But look, maybe, I think Brit also tried to stir up or further any issues or drama between Porsha and Shamea, in my opinion. Okay. So maybe next season, because they're going to have to film quick. So I don't know if Andy is going to say that they need to take a break, but Porsha has this house for 36 months. I feel like after 36 months, Porsha going to sell this house. So Porsha needs to film at least a season where she can be in this home. So I hope they get on it. Hey, Lulu. Let's see.
By me. Simon says you had no storyline.
Dennis is a part of my storyline. He is my family, and you put yourself in the middle of the storyline. So I don't know.
You knew that you filmed with Dennis and that she felt a certain way about it. Why continue filming with them?
Where the cameras catch me, they catch me. If they catch me.
So when Andy asked Drew, boys said, I love Drew. Let me go and put it up here because, honey, okay. When Andy asked Drew, that Porsha said, when Andy said to Drew, Porsha said she didn't want you filming with Dennis, but you kept filming with Dennis. So why did you keep doing that? And she was like, if the cameras catch me when they catch me. But if Porsha said she didn't want you to film with Dennis, right? And let's say y'all at the studio and the cameras are there. There have been times that people ask the cameras to leave. Kenya has pushed the cameras out of her bathroom. Nene has pulled the cameras out of her closet. She could have said no cameras, but she chose to do it anyway. Drew is a mess. So it's not when they catch you, it's because you wanted to do it. We need 100 more likes, people. 100 more likes. Let's get them up. We need 100 more. Hey, the diva. You know what, Zelina? I'm with you on that. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm gonna let y'all. Beatrice, I'm about to put you in timeout. You're gonna have to go to timeout, ma'am. You gotta go to timeout. Shayla said y'all can say what y'all want, but Drew wants Dennis.
Right, Dennis and I weren't ever getting together
Let's see.
to diminish you, disrespect you. So that was not true.
Did you really think Drew was sleeping with Dennis for beats?
Oh, man.
I thought Dennis showed you a text.
No, he showed me the text. He did.
What did it say?
Now Shamea ain't around here talking. Porsha ain't hollering at Shamea. Shamea ain't hollering at Porsha. But then Shamea want to interject. I thought you said Dennis showed you a text. Why are you even talking? Beatrice is the MVP of the night. You ain't lying, girl. You are not lying. She said, Tanya said Drew don't want Dennis. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Porsha was fake. I don't know. I don't care. Porsha was fake friends with Fallon, and to her, Simon is a lick. That's it. And her argument over BBD is ridiculous. Okay. Bravo ain't TMZ. Drew has a filming schedule. Yep. Drew is. I know. Drew I don't see it for Drew, y'all. It seemed like it's a lean. It seemed like he been all the way through. Drew still want him downstairs, and Drew still have him downstairs. Beatrice is a mess, child. A mess, I say. I'm glad to see I'm not the only family member being sent. Yeah, girl, cause ooh, Zaleen. This would be a different kind of show. Why I have a headache? This would be a different kind of show, honey. Let's see what Shamea said.
Oh, let's see, because Ralph told me what the text said. And it didn't say y'all got two different stories.
Child, look, and here we go too again, talking about Go Naked Hair. If anybody need to get on Go Naked Hair, it need to be Drew. Drew need to get. Did y'all? I ain't saying I get it right all the time. I'm not saying it. Yeah, people talk about it. You need to go do this. I get it. But Drew, I'm not on television. Drew is trying to be the new girl at the end of this chair down here, and she is not. Oh, I gotta catch it. Okay, Bernita. I'm glad you came in, baby. Ralph being her manager definitely makes the divorce and future earnings a sticky situation. I think it was Jada. We was talking about the fact that Ralph is not Drew's manager anymore. Drew is always late for everything. Yeah, do y'all agree with that? Because she is always late. Baby, Drew done been downstairs, upstairs, because this is what we talked about too. You can't tell me that if Ralph, being Ralph, and the Ralph that we know, right, is paying all the bills, you mean to tell me he just gonna stay downstairs and he gonna call Drew and ask for permission? The way that he done put Drew out here on Front Street all season? I thought the lowest thing he did with Drew, wait a minute. I want to see more of Shamea. She needs to explain herself. And really, she is the Shamea we see a friend of. The way I'm telling you, when I knew that Ralph really don't see it for Drew either, and the way he don't care nothing about Drew. The fact that Drew wanted us to believe that him downstairs literally stays downstairs. And he said that he's paying all the bills in the house. When he posted that video, that spoke volumes to me. Because that let me know that he is going to do whatever he wants to do when he wants to do it. And he does not care. Ralph is hella disrespectful. What'd you say? Hold on, let me see what that Lane said. Honey, you know what? I will say this, Sweet Jane. They haven't said anything about a divorce yet. Not for real, as far as Drew is concerned. He looks like he gives her $40. She ain't getting nothing on Go Naked because she is not working for Go Naked Hair. Hey, Robin. Oh, she's not doing it. Child, they say Drew can't act either because she's not doing it very good on Mind Your Business. Ralph is hella disrespectful. Um, they said no caps. Ralph really embarrassed Drew, and I think they still, yes, they're still doing it. Absolutely. Feeding her steak. That was so disrespectful. Drew wanted us to sit here and think that Ralph is really asking her permission to come upstairs. We knew what it was on the scene where he came upstairs and she was getting ready to go and he scared her. You know, she was like, "What are you doing here? You know what you're doing here. He coming up to get something out the refrigerator." Mm. Oh no, I didn't see that. That was for the camera. Ralph up and downstairs. Yeah, that's for the camera. Ralph up and downstairs, all in the room with Drew. Shay says she thinks Drew is just as disrespectful to him. I can see it. He did say that when they were married in this. Well, you know what? That one season, that first season they was on there, you remember him downstairs moved into the room with the bunk beds. Yep. He said that Drew was coming in late and being up late because she was doing that movie with Candy, and he went and got in another bed. Drew is talented. She is talented, but she is horrible on this show because she doesn't make sense. Like, Drew doesn't make sense, and that speaks volumes while she's over here at the end of this couch and over here talking about, "Hello, can anybody hear me?" Like, it's a mess. She says she lied because everybody in the scene had to sign filming consent forms and no disclosure papers before filming. Thank you. Thank you. Drew and T.I., what you talking about? Drew is, always boring to me. She said to me, she doesn't have that it factor that would make good. Because honestly, and I know y'all like Drew, the people in here that like Drew, if they took Drew off the show, for real, if they took her off the show, you would not miss her. There's nothing that Drew, and I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean. I think Drew is talented. I appreciate, she's a mother. She's going through something. So I appreciate and I understand what she's going through. But Drew doesn't bring anything. Those of you who love Drew and all that, just really think about what she actually brings. This whole season, Drew really sat down and watched everything. The last couple of episodes, she was late to everything. She didn't even talk. But then Ralph had cousin Courtney over. Drew's face was, now this right here was so disrespectful. Now this right here, I was all in Drew's corner because I was like, if Drew reach over there and grab that woman by her hair, you better not put her off the show because she deserved to be drugged for coming up in Drew's face in her house and her and Ralph going back and forth in that girl's face. That's wrong. That's so wrong. Courtney deserved whatever she get right now, wherever she is. Drew wasn't a standout actress in the game. She's horrible. She does not tell the truth all the time. You have not seen Courtney since. You have not. She only does well in scripted shows. She will not be missed. Exactly. Kim said Drew who? Prediction. They will reconcile and have an open marriage. Ooh. Okay, Shay. Drew does not hold any events. Not only does Drew not hold events, she don't pay for nothing at an event. Because she didn't pay for the Balmain event. She didn't pay nothing there. Kelly said she didn't have nothing where she had anything. When Phaedra had the event where her sons were, and they said they had to buy the furs, did you see Drew trying on a fur? Nope. Drew hasn't shown me anything to prompt me to follow her or even check for her. Shayla, you are nothing to play with. Shayla said Drew hasn't shown me anything to prompt me to follow her or even check for her anywhere. Girl, that is a read. I love it. I wish I had a horn, girl. I wish I had a band. That was good. Shayla, that was a good one. I respect a good one. Oh, Shayla, that was good. I'm going to leave it up there for a minute. Okay, let me see. This should have been her season. It should have been her season. Drew should have come out like a beast on her husband. But she just, girl. And then all on Carlos King talking about, he has the same birthday as my father. So you see, it's not that. Girl, shut your mouth. Allison, Shayla, I'm gonna have to change this right here. Allison brings more each time she's on camera than Drew. Yes, and we have not seen Allison but 5 times. We can count on one hand, and she has been more of a star than her sister. I agree with you 100%. What Queen Liz talking about? I don't know. Sort of think Drew and Dennis hooked up, not for studio time, but just because. I really don't think so. I don't think so. But then when she was talking about he's an angel, he's my angel on earth, like, what was that? Like, why would Drew say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That was just stupid for her to say. Drew will not be missed. I know y'all like Drew, and I hope y'all are supporting Drew. You're buying her music, but Drew is not it. Like, Drew is... she's not it, and I don't mean it in a bad way. She's just not it, and it's okay. Kelly is not it either, but she got more going on than Drew, but she's not. I like Drew. She can't say anything because of the court case. She wasn't saying nothing when she didn't have no court case, Leslie. Drew lied about the drop it with Drew. She lied about that. She came. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Drew came into the show. Drew came on the show. Her first season, she came on in couples therapy. She wasn't even in a happy. And then you heard what him downstairs said. All that was done. He had already gone to Tampa. They replayed Tampa so Drew could have an actual scene. He said that had already happened. And the day that they played the scene where they was having an argument, they was talking about Tampa, and he left or whatever, that was their anniversary. He posted that. So when Drew came on the scene, she came online. She came, and that's what... I'm not saying I believe Ralph. Please understand that. But that's why Ralph said that he gave her a storyline to make her stand out so she could have something she could talk about. But the fact that he had to give her a storyline about leaving home, going somewhere without her knowing is crazy. But he said that had already happened. So Drew came on your line. Yeah, that would be good. Let's dig into Ty Young. Now let's give her a storyline with this. Let's do that. She just got the wrong husband, Marilyn. Now you right about that. Marilyn, you are 100%. She's very talented. She just got the wrong damn husband. 100%. Drew has been on long enough to outrun the newbies. I agree. And her sitting at the end of the couch is telling. She is down here below Kelly. And Shamea clearly don't even need to be at the head. If anybody needed to be at the head, it would have been Angela first seat. I would have gave it to Angela. It should have been Angela, Shamea, Kelly, and Drew. The fact that Drew should feel a certain way that the newbies have beat her out. All 3 of them. All 3 of them. And honestly, I feel like Brit would have been at the end, sitting over here next to Cynthia. I don't think Cynthia would have been at the end. I think it would have been Brit. But that should make her feel a certain way. That should make her feel a certain way. Always late. Shayla is on Drew's neck, baby. On her neck. No, she's never hosted an event. Well, not this season. You know, I think last season she did. Shamea was on there and she introduced her because she sung a song last season. She was singing on stage at the end of the show, last season. Right? And she sung at the reunion. But this season she didn't do anything. Did she have something at her house, like invite the girls over? Child, she might well come. Amor said Drew won't come out about Ty because her mom is a pastor. She might well come on out because her husband put all kind of pictures out with Ty all under her neck. Kelly can go. I'm with you on that, blessed. Drew was checking them. Drew was trying to check them. She was trying to from the end, but then Porsha talking about this text message. She said she was talking about for the studio money.
We actually conducted real business. Studio time is not free, ever. Yeah, that's what he said. It wasn't free. To put yourself in that situation.
Porsha said that's what he said. It wasn't free.
Just feels like a lot of work and almost distracting.
I can't. Exactly. She said they don't talk outside of work, but it was late for them in her rock. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Queen Liz said exactly. She said they don't talk outside of work, but then he was there for her in her rock. Yeah. Drew is smart and dumb at the same time. You ain't lying, Amor. You are not lying. Drew was so Jesus-like. Drew was doing praise and worship, then got with Porsha LaToya forever. No, she's no. Yeah, I'm with you. She's not a housewife kind of girl. To be BET. Yeah, Kelly might be short, but for what she does in inches, she has in dollars. Where's them dollars at? She said 200,000. I'm going to them lawyers. Ralph really manipulated her. He was in Tampa with her cousin Corey. That's crazy. No, Tanya. I said it. Did you not hear me say that? I said, dude, I'm not going up for Ralph. I'm not going up for Ralph. But she didn't come. Here's the thing. Why didn't Drew come out and say something? Because even when he posted that video of her eating steak from his hands, she didn't really say anything. She just said, I thought this was a family video at home. Clearly, you could see I wasn't ready because she looked like she was at home. Ain't nobody made up and got no glam team while they at home cooking meals. This was a home movie. She was at home. They're doing what they always do. Not Tanya. Bolo did scare her back. Queen Liz said she liked Tanya, but Bolo scared her back to Canada. You ain't lying, girl. You are not lying. No, honey, we ain't believing nothing he said, but I'm just saying he did say that had already happened, and he used that as Drew's storyline. My thing is, if it's not true, I feel like Drew should come out and say something. Ralph did come with receipts. I ain't saying it's better than Drew, but Ralph definitely came with receipts, and Drew always get caught up in a lie. Always. But I'm nowhere near here for him. Him downstairs, no. But I know she lying about him being downstairs all the time. I know that. Paula says Shamea is that girl. I love Shamea. Shamea just gonna have to go back to be a friend of, because I don't like the way Shamea is falling up behind Porsha. I don't like that. Like Shamea, she got some new friends. But let's talk about this alliance though. Like, what's this about? What's this brown sugar bag? Hold on. Wait a minute, girl. Let me see what this is about. Cause child, hold on. This could be anything. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, y'all. Rihanna. Okay. Um. So alliances. How they gonna throw? Like, did Porsha say she was in the alliance, or she? Because she seemed like she didn't know she was in the alliance. But Shamea, Brit, and Kelly was supposed to be an alliance to take Porsha down. But then Shamea said Porsha was in the alliance. Now they done left Drew and Angela out. That was crazy. What's PF? Ooh, PF. I love Shamea so. That folder failed. That folder was horrible. This was horrible. Drew was less than smart to have him downstairs and manager keep it separate. Her mama knows her child won't move. Oh, that moved about Ty. Her mama knows her child. She won't be moved about Ty. See there? Look at that. She's somebody said that Drew mama know her. She won't be moved about Ty. Wonder if Drew is afraid. Of course Drew is afraid of Ralph. Zelene said she wondered if Drew is afraid of Ralph. Of course. Of course she is. That's why this divorce is gonna be forever. Honey, look, we know they together. Wait a minute, where'd she go? I don't believe for 1 second Drew and Ralph aren't together. They 100% they're together. They're together right now. Ooh. She said he was somewhere else, but you reacted like you just got. I was trying to see what was going on because, hold on, because she sent me something while she on the live. She's Queen Liz says she thinks that Kelly ended up liking the ladies and not Brit so much. See, Brit and Kelly weren't friends. Brit and Kelly came in because they were new. Angela was stuck to Drew because they were friends. So Brit and Kelly had to stick together. But that just didn't work out. Now, I do agree with Kelly when she said, I ain't had no problem sharing my people with her. But she said because Brit didn't have anybody, she was coming off of the stuff with Kenya. So she was like, I'll just share my people. But that doesn't mean take my people. Now Porsha got millions and Kelly got waffles. Girl, Shay said, is Ralph in control of Drew's money? Now, I don't know if he is in control, but you did hear that breakdown that Drew was talking about this season, like what he wanted. He wanted a good percentage of her money. So I don't know. But it came out that Drew had done something behind the scenes and she didn't want it coming out. Child. Oh, Shayla said when it comes to Shamea, Porsha is jealous on so many levels. Family, career. I mean, Shamea is that girl. Okay. But also Porsha is that girl too. And Shamea wants to be that girl like that. Because here's the thing. Porsha, we can deal with on the Housewives. To me, Shamea can go. I don't feel like she tells the whole truth. And like Porsha said, that whole meeting with with him downstairs that Porsha apologized to her for. Porsha said that she was doing it to be petty. Shamea was the one that invited Porsha, right? She invited her to do that. And if she can't do little things like that with Porsha, then Shamea really don't have what did Shamea do this season? Y'all put it in the comments for somebody that's really about Shamea. Because I don't see it. Drew was Kenya's and Angela's alliance, and the evidence and plans both fell for each. Mm. Ooh. Ooh, listen to this, y'all. Look at this. Let's read this again together. Because I'm with this one right here. Drew was Kenya's and Angela's alliance, and the evidence and plans both failed for each. I totally agree. Baby, that's what I'm talking about. Angela talking about something. You trying to secure yourself on another show. Phaedra said my contract is secured. Not only my contract, but my paycheck. Angela may not be able to say the same because Angela can go too. Because the way she done showed out at the end of this season, I don't think I want to see her no more. Brenda, who you talking about? You talking about for Drew? Were those people supposed to work only for her? They're not her full staff and need paying customers. Oh, you talking about for Kelly? Yeah. Because she said Kelly reached out and said you can't use them. Please. Oh, she said be creative. Y'all, hold on. Y'all got to be creative. Yeah. She said, please be creative. Hold on. I can't get it down. Hold on. Please be creative with your spelling and comments. Y'all know it's sensitive, so please. Because, baby, I can't handle it. Gerald is too rich for this show. That's right. That's why he's not on it. And I don't understand why Shamea hadn't got a peach until now. Because as much as Gerald was on the show this season, Shamea could have been a peach. Could have been a peach. Hold on, let me see what's going on now. Yeah, Porsha needs to definitely leave Hosea Williams alone. Because she's not doing nothing under that name.
From what they're trying to do with your music. If Porsha knew.
Hold on, let me get out of here. I'm tired of listening to Drew and talk about her music. I'm tired of Drew.
Went to Houston, had a conversation. You know, it was
Hold on.
brought up like, okay, we got to take it to the next level.
Hold on.
You know, Phaedra's here now. We're going on this trip. You know, we want to take Porsha down. And so I was
Hold
like,
on.
okay.
Okay, let's listen about that, y'all. Let's listen about taking Porsha down.
Alliance together. Then I guess you guys went to Houston, had a conversation. You know.
Hold on. Okay. Pepper said I
Even
doubt.
that jealousy comment, like, let's just be very clear. It's nothing that Brit has that I want. And I'm going to just leave that at that.
I'm with you.
All right.
Ronnie said not
I
that
get
for
into
her.
all of this because I thought she was going to be able to speak for herself.
Okay, here we go.
But she did mention that in the very beginning of the season that the newbies say that they want to have an alliance. Like you, Shamea, and her were going to be in an alliance together.
Phaedra said she told her that too.
Houston, had a conversation. You know, it was brought up like, okay, we got to take it to the next level. You know, Phaedra's here now. We're going on this trip. You know, we want to take Porsha down.
Why would take
So,
Porsha down?
Okay. So I'm just really repeating what she said.
Okay.
That's it.
So she said, we're going to take Porsha down.
That's crazy.
So to be clear, yes, in the beginning there was an alliance, and the alliance was me, Kelly, Brit, and Porsha, and that.
Why would Porsha be in an alliance? Why would Porsha be in an alliance? And Brit told Porsha and Phaedra that there was an alliance to take her down. Now Shamea saying that there was an alliance and Porsha was in it. Porsha, hold on.
I'm sorry, can I finish? When we were at night.
Ooh, child, the
y'all gotta
tension.
get to know Porsha and stuff.
Yeah.
We're young, fun. I think we all have the same energy, and I would love it if y'all wouldn't go so hard on her. That part is true, but she left out Porsha.
Did Porsha know she was in the alliance?
Yeah.
So alliance is on the show. Kill shows.
I don't think Porsha knew she was in no alliance. Brown Sugar Babe said, I definitely feel like Kelly when she said a person from the glam team told Brit that story about her having, ooh. Okay. He offered her a 6-figure salary to appear. Who offered somebody a 6-figure salary? I think Shamea wants fame. Absolutely. Hosea Williams Foundation always doing something in the Atlanta community, whether it's Porsha behind it or not, it's still her family legacy. It is. It is. But a lot of people feel like Porsha don't use it. Hey, housewives from Housewife. Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. This is y'all go follow Housewives from Housewives on Instagram. She has the best content. I use her content all the time, all the time, all the time. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take it to Traders. I'm with you on that. Take it to Traders. Take it to Traders. Maybe Brit is lying. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Porsha needed those ladies for a backup against Drew to keep that storyline going because she had nothing else to talk about. Porsha could, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You're right, 100%. I'm gonna give Porsha this. I'm gonna give her this right here. Hold on. Let me put this up here so we can all talk about this. Put this up here so we can talk about it. Because Porsha definitely did not have anything to talk about. But can we say, let's see what happens in season 17? Because we know Porsha's hands was tied this season. She couldn't really talk about a lot because she was going through her divorce, right? She couldn't talk about a lot. So and I told y'all, I said, Porsha going, if this stuff is over, Porsha, they're going to bring the cameras back. So they had the cameras, and Porsha actually got to film a half of a scene with her mom in her house. So let's see what she does. Now that she is finally divorced, we saw what Simon said, free at last, free at last. So that's over. So I'm going to give Porsha some grace for this season because her hands was tied in court. Honey, no, okay. It's gonna be. It's not going. You're not going. It's not going to be all that. I'm gonna tell you, like I told everybody else. If you haven't watched this reunion tonight, you can actually get some work done in your house. You can change your sheets. You can sweep. Put your food up that you cooked today, all while it's on television, and it's going to be okay. Don't sit. I don't think it's worth sitting to watch because I put my food away. I put my dishes in the dishwasher. I clean my counters. I ate my dinner and did all that. Porsha and Faye going to be set up season 17. Yeah. I know there's always two couches, but like talking about an alliance, that's new. It is. Okay, it's about to come on because we got it on. I got it on right here too. Cece said she twisted her hair while watching it. I'm telling you, you need to have an activity because if you sit down and watch this whole thing and you don't do anything, like if you're not productive, you're gonna be mad. I'm telling you now, you're gonna be mad. I was not mad because I was able to finish my dinner. I was able to clean my counters, sweep the floor, put the dishes in the dishwasher. I was able to do all that and put a load of clothes in the washing machine. So I did all of that for this show, and I'm okay. Because if I had just sat there and watched it, I would have been upset. But I'm here for freaking frack. Also, thank you all for 251 likes. I'm here for freaking frack. Just being silly with your girl. Yes. That's all I want to see. I love, girl, when Cynthia came and sat on that couch next to Phaedra and Porsha, I said, those are my three lineups. There's nobody else on that show that I would want to see back on there. But if I could have Nene to come on there with them, and I'm going to go and say it, I know y'all going to fall over, but just get ready, hold on to your seats, bring Kenya back. For a friend of, not the full show, just a friend of, just a little bitty friend of, a little less than Cynthia did. And I'll be good. I think I'll be good. Hey, S. White. What you say? Can they come back if Porsha leaves? What's wrong? Why Porsha got to leave? Hey, Miss Didi. Yeah, it's always alliance. But Porsha said that the show is never good when you have an alliance. Girl, Tanya, Cynthia makeup was super heavy. And this right here, this contour, that was a lot. I was just looking at that. I was like, what's going on? Kenya needs some help for real, for real. That stunt was also totally awesome. Yes. Drew supposedly sent it to Kenya. Now that's what's gonna come out next week. I wouldn't be mad if we did a Porsha Candy swap. Keep Kelly, Angela, Phaedra, and Shamea. Okay, y'all, this is what Queen Liz said. Well, I'm gonna get ready to go. So y'all, this is the last thing we're gonna do tonight because that was it. Well, let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about.
Right here, right? So,
Child,
of course,
poor Phaedra trying to hold her head up from this thing on her head. It's tough. Not Kim. Kim is too desperate. Kim is too desperate. Lady Red, I'm gonna tell you, like I told everybody else, I wouldn't sit and watch it, but I would watch it if I had something to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gotta, Cece said she twisted her hair. I finished my dinner and wash dishes and clean my kitchen. Shayla said Kenya needs a signed agreement that she's not coming with BS.
Between being there for her with the whole Kenya situation, making sure she had a team, you know, to look successful.
Is she successful? I should ask. Because when you say look, it's
I
like
think
they're
she
saying,
looks successful.
Why is Drew talking?
She is successful. I
You
can't
don't
tell
know
you that.
well, in your friendship, did you know, like,
Drew was like,
money,
Kelly said that she was letting her team help Brit look successful. And then Drew was like, is she successful? I can't. I believe with everything in me, Shay, he is. Shay asked me this question. I believe everything in me, he is. I believe it, Shay. I believe it. I don't know. I will say I don't know. But if you're asking, I would say yes. Now, he may not be, but I think he is. Candy would never work. Well, it's okay if Candy don't come back. I'm fine with Candy not coming back. I know how y'all feel about Candy, and I'm cool with Candy, but she don't have to come back. I'm fine with.
No, I didn't. I don't know where the money comes from.
oh,
Yeah.
you don't know, huh? Andy has
Let me get you.
Drew had it.
Well, I mean, I'm just going by what the people say.
When I asked her, I got in trouble.
Oh, okay. All right.
I tried
To answer the question, I just feel like nothing has been reciprocated between me and Brit.
I can see that. Can't y'all kind of see how Brit doesn't reciprocate things? I can see that. I'm gonna give Kelly that. Thank you, sweet Jane. Thank you, sweet Jane. Marcus broken knees, Kenya. Now he nice to her. Child, I told y'all he was out there in the backyard with Brooklyn swimming the other day. I showed y'all that. I put that in my hot topics. Girl, no. You talking about Kim and Brielle? Kim, please. Even if they letting you get free surgery, stop. I don't dislike Candy. I don't dislike Candy. I had a problem with Candy before, but I'm over that now. But I just don't think Candy gives anything. Candy is I love Candy she's very motivating to me. Let me say that. I love Candy for that. Candy is a very motivating woman. She gets it done, and I love that about her. So I don't have no problem with Candy. I just don't think she's a good person on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think when she's carrying bones, like she did her last season she was on, she was good. That was good. But for the most part, not really. Candy is in her bag right now, so we're gonna let Candy stay in her bag. Kelly had just flipped on her in Grenada. I wouldn't have been calling her either. Yep, she did. She flipped on her at that table, and Brit was in awe. Like, wait a minute, why don't you talk to me about this? Yeah, we're gonna just leave Candy where she is. We love Candy. She's very motivational. She looked great doing the Beyonce concerts both nights. She looked fantastic. So yeah, we're just gonna let Candy stay where she is and just keep being great and keep being motivational. Shamea, Shamea would have to. I don't think Shamea has a lot of substance. Like for me, this is just me. All I saw was Shamea run up behind Porsha this season. So I would need to see Shamea stand on something. You know, what did Shamea do? She had a birthday party and she took the girls to Grenada. Those were her two big things, right? So I don't think Shamea gave a lot. I don't have a problem with Shamea. I just hate to see her doing all that. Brit is hood. Just look at how quick she started. Child, I wish Brit had been on this reunion. I did not watch Kenya and Miss Lawrence. I did not. I saw a little bit while my video was uploading. And by the time it finished, I left and I didn't go back. I probably won't go back. Housewives from a housewife probably has it on her page, and I'll go look at it on her page. But I'm not going to just go watch Kenya. Candy is a great writer and entrepreneur. Sound like a goat in a trap has made her millions, but that's because we were too young to know. Candy just needs to write and produce. Yeah, Candy's fantastic. Hey, Shay, you be coming in at the tail end. Where you been? Shamea is passive aggressive and she tells half truth. Yet Shamea doesn't always tell the truth. Todd was just on a podcast saying that he doesn't have much to say in the relationship and that everything has to be Candy's way. I think we already knew that. Yeah, Candy never has come back. And just because I don't want to see them on the show doesn't mean that I don't like them. I think Candy is a phenomenal entrepreneur. She's very motivating, but to me, she's not good TV for me. She may be good TV for somebody else. You know, I love Candy. Escape. I will always love Candy. She's on my Spotify, my YouTube music. She will always be with me. But I just don't see her as a good housewife. You're so welcome, Chan. Beyonce bought out Jay-Z tonight in Atlanta? You got to be kidding me. What? Wait a minute. Let's see what Drew says. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Drew Sidora said they show everything. Somebody said on Twitter, if Drew said that to Dennis, then why didn't production show the text? Drew said, right, they show everything else. So maybe, because they showed the text when Drew said she wasn't talking to Dennis, and they showed the flashback. Then they showed the text where Drew said big brother or something like that. So somebody said, if Drew said that to Dennis, why didn't production show the text? She said, right, they show everything else. Now that's good. That's a good point. Drew has a good point. Somebody said, Drew, you are bigger than that show. Child. Oh, Lord. Yeah, before I go. Maryland, I saw King's Court. I haven't watched it. I might go back and look at it. I'm not going to make you no promises, baby. I might go back and look at it. I did hear, I love Tyson Bedford. I love Tyson. I think he's beautiful. Like for all these years, he's just a beautiful man. But I don't know. Child, I don't know why they lied to her like that. Yeah, but before I go, we must talk about this. I don't have time to post this up in the group. Hold on. I don't have time to post this in the group. Maybe I do. Y'all give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. That's all I need. Just give me 2 minutes. Hold on. Oh my Lord and Savior. We have to talk about this before I go. Here it goes. Give me 1 minute. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Hold on. Dang. Because we have to talk about this. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not. I think I went live for this. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, where is it? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me get it up. Y'all just talk amongst yourself. Finish putting your last bit of your post in here so I can look at it and then we can talk about it. Office. And we can talk about it before we go. Just give me 1 second here. And let me see. What did she say? I'm watching Gilded Age right now. Sally Richardson, Custom Amazing. Whoever typed that is alluding to. What? Type what, Shayla? I watched the new Madea movie and giggled a little. It's on Netflix, right? Yeah. Okay, let me just check and make sure I get all my housewife stuff before I do this. Watch Gilded Age. Felicia Rashad is in it. Production also didn't show all those sidebar conversations. Well, I'm about to watch the reunion and someone's streaming the concert live, and I'm recording that too. I'm about to go watch the concert and go to bed. Yes, girl, I'm about to call Beyonce about her shenanigans. I'm pissed because I want to see Jay-Z. I did see Jay-Z standing down in the little pit where they stand, but I wish I could have seen him on stage. Look, y'all, look at this before we go. Child. What do we have to say about this? What do you have to say? What are you feeling? Justice Smollett and Vivica Fox. I believe it. Y'all, have y'all follow L on what did it say? Briefed by L on Instagram. L Murasaki. Pepper still I'm go. L has worked on a campaign, and she's been doing a series of things that she would do if she could. Let me let you listen. I want you to listen to this. And I agree with her so tough. I agree with her so tough. Hold on. I don't mean it. Okay, I see it, Brown Sugar Babe. Brown Sugar Babe was sent it to me. So let me go over here. Hold on. Girl, wait a minute. She doing Drunken Love. Beyonce performed Drunken Love and hold on. I ain't about to get in my feelings. I'm gonna come back and watch that. Listen to this. I want to listen to L right quick. And then we're gonna go. Because I agree with her.
3. Politics is not reality TV. Anybody that watches any ensemble show over on Bravo TV knows that it is the land of fabrication. You can say anything and provide zero proof, and it is okay. Hi, I'm Elle, fresh off of a campaign where I served as Director of Communications. I do not work on Dr. Heavenly's campaign, but that is not despite my best efforts. So I'm putting all of my ideas for what I would do for her campaign here. I mean, now that 45 is also 47, ain't nobody came up off of no term limits, and we done made abortions illegal. People are looking for their politicians now more than ever to tell them something that makes sense. Meaning, long gone are the days of
I am here for you for education, for healthcare, for police reform, and also for businesses.
okay, you're here for us for education, for healthcare, for police reform. How? You have to tell me something. And this is an easy fix, but a fix that we need to make quickly because this is now the third time that we've seen Dr. Heavenly tell us what she stands for without telling us. Just like over on Carlos King's show, her ability, and she's going to do that with politics. How? Yes, again, you have to give us just a little bit more, babes. I know you're being yourself, and we want that. We want to keep personality. We just need to shape it a little bit more. Brand it, if you will. One.
Okay.
Two.
Okay. I agree with her so much because honestly, I listened to what she said, but I don't know what she said because she's not telling what it is she's going to do. She's telling what she wants to do. She's telling you things that she wants to talk about, but how? The people need to know how. It's kind of like during the presidential debate when the administrator said that he has concepts. Like, what are you going to do? What y'all talking about, Gladys? Who is Gladys? I agree with this wholeheartedly. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm a fan of Quad, and I think she's very capable. That said, I'm not sold on reality stars going into politics. But these are two very intelligent women, and they will have a lot of influence. They will definitely have a lot of influence. But the thing is, do they know what they're influencing? I'm not saying they don't know, but I'm just saying I hope that she can. And like she said, like every time we see the dentist, she needs to be looking like she's on a campaign. Like her shirts are white with blue and red whiting. You need to have a definite look, like she was saying how you're on the Housewives, you know what I'm saying? You're on Bravo. It should be some kind of little fancy font that sets you apart from everybody else. And then you should tell your constituents what you're going to do. How are you going to do it? Don't tell us what you want to do. Tell us what you're going to do. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But y'all, this is in Ebony. And this is what's going on in the world. And if y'all are in Precinct 93, y'all go on and give her your vote. I would love to know what Gladys they talking about. You know what I'm saying? And we went on here, Miss Dee, and because she's going to be her campaign manager, we went down the line to see what a campaign manager does. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. With that being said, I want to thank y'all. Shay is serious, baby. This isn't what we need. This lady said, I live in Atlanta. This isn't what we need. I don't know what office Phaedra talking about. I think she's talking about she would run. She likes politics, but I don't know if she out here running for nothing. But tonight was, I hope I'm going to do my posting version for my review for the Housewives, but I'll do that tomorrow. I have to go out of town in the morning. Yeah, Shay says she's concerned that Elaine is clear. That she is clear or she needs to be clear. Let me know. Shay said they have a city council meeting coming up. Let me know if she's there. And she don't need to be wearing no gold dress. She need to be wearing whatever her colors are. She need a pin on. She need a dental pin on. She need a dental pin on, like in the state, like she needs a peach with teeth in it. You know what I'm saying? She's for George and she's a dentist. There you go, dentist. I've given you a little something. Get you a pen that's a peach with teeth in it. So you will be clearly showing who you are and what it is you're standing for. Because you out here looking like you're going to Target every day. And you're not supposed to be doing that either. Y'all, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have been great. Maryland, I don't even know how they, child. Let me get out of here because see, people, I don't want to sit here and talk about the woman, child. But I'll be back. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Lord say the same. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all had a. Do I like her politician wig? Cece, I'm gone. I'm gone. Y'all have a good night. Okay? Y'all have a good night. I couldn't click off yet because I knew somebody was gonna have something to say about that. Oh, child. Y'all have a good one, child. I'm gonna get ready to go. I gotta go to bed.